as they wander along, old ruins where fears have grown, eyes that watch from ancient stone, whispers chill right to the bone. Gothic castles rise in the night, ghostly figures glide out of sight, wolf howling under pale moonlight. Darkness creeps and grabs too tight. You have fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from the EuroCrypt. Fog curling through cobblestone streets, footsteps echoing heartbeats. Vampires hunt their nightly feast, lurking monsters are released. Silent scream in a city of dream, melancholy miles downstream. No one's safe, or so it seems. Worlds unravel at the seams. You have fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from the EuroCrypt. Fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from the EuroCrypt.
All right.
Hey, what's going on?
We are back, man. You doing all right over there, man, in Wales?
Yeah, still raining every day since the new year began, but yeah, I'm all good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fucking 80s Gialli. Kind of worked out well.
Mid to late 80s, right? I guess.
Yeah, 85 onwards, yeah.
Yeah, so the first one we'll be talking about is Formula for a Murder, Alberto Di Martino's film, which I don't own it, but
it's not on Blu-ray, I don't think.
No, it's got a DVD.
Yeah.
That's the Shameless, right?
The Shameless one, yeah. Complete with Yellow Mac as well. Which is crazy.
That'd be one that needs a release bad, I would say.
Do you know what? I'm thinking that it might be included on one of these upcoming Forgotten Gialli sets. I would not be surprised, man.
Right.
I would not be surprised.
And then the second one that we'll be getting into is Nothing Underneath.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the third one is Too Beautiful to Die. Nothing Underneath Part 2.
I love that cover art on Too Beautiful to Die as well.
Yeah, man.
Spoiler on Nothing Underneath. You see the killer on the fucking cover as well.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Crazy.
And she was a supermodel too, right?
She was a Danish supermodel, yeah. No acting experience, nothing.
Right.
And well, we'll come into that, but it kind of shows, I think.
But yeah, let's see who's all in here, man. We got a few people in here already, so
yeah.
What's going on? No, we started a little late, but time is a son of a bitch sometimes, you know. It's just
it is.
Let's see. We got Texas in here. Welcome to the panel of pain. What's going on?
What's happening, Tex? What's happening, man?
We got Fat Pig the Conqueror. What's happening, man?
Hey, what's up?
Become a negative renegade and burn your bacon. Yeah, I'd say that's good advice. Adrian James, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man? It's going good. Pretty
good. Can't complain. Dolby Atmos. Vinegar Syndrome has a double pack for it. Absolutely.
They do, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And it's a great release, actually.
It is. It's got some decent features. I mean, on the Nothing Underneath, there's Franco Farini's on there and the writer. And then I remember on Too Beautiful to Die, the director of that one, Dario Piana, he's on that one. A good 40 minutes. So he kind of goes through, if you can deal with it, you know.
They look amazing as well on those editions too.
And we got Jessica Gruesome. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Jessica? Yeah.
Hope everything's all good on your side of the world. And we'll be having her on next week. We're going to be covering some Spanish horror. Spanish Gialli / Spanish horror. So that'll be a good one.
Yeah, can't wait.
And we got Scooter Gypsy official. What's happening?
Hey, what's up? That's a new name, I think. Yeah.
Well, I remember that bear. So
okay.
I think he changed his name.
Okay.
I don't know. Got Dan Shining here, burning some bacon tonight.
Dan's in the house.
Yeah,
Ace things, Dan.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dolby Atmos, subjective perspective is the real deal. I appreciate it, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
But yeah, man. I guess I'm going to start with Alberto Di Martino. The Hollywood,
very, very underrated in my opinion.
He's underrated, but he's also a Hollywood ripoff artist. So
yeah, he's a journeyman as well.
Yeah,
pretty much.
But I mean, my favorite film from him, and I know I'd say it all the time. It's The Antichrist, The Tempter, right? The Exorcist ripoff. I think it's the best Exorcist ripoff there is. I don't think there's one better. So, but
if I had to think about that question, I would say The Killer is on the Phone, and that's another contender for like a Forgotten Gialli box set as well.
Talking about Telly is on the Telly.
Yeah, Telly Savalas.
I don't think it beats Antichrist for me. It don't anyway. But that's just me.
Yeah.
But no, man, he's a screenwriter and a director. He specialized in horror. He did a little bit of everything, like a journeyman, like Darren was saying. But started out as a child actor, went on to study law of all things, and then he became an editor, like a film editor, and then I guess worked his way up. He was a screenwriter, he was assistant director, and then he did some dubbing work for Fellini, and on the film La Dolce, right?
Okay, yeah, that's 1960 film, yeah.
And he was he worked on the second unit for Sergio Leone's Duck You Sucker. But like I said, he directed genre films in Peplum, spaghetti westerns, Poliziotteschi, horror. He was working from 1959 to 1985 under the pseudonym of Martin Herbert.
Right, they've all got these weird names, haven't they?
Yeah,
like
Martin
Anglo-English kind of meanings to her.
But I would say, like you said, like you already kind of spit it out there a little bit, but to me, his notable films are Antichrist, Strange Shadows in an Empty Room, and damn it, hold on a second. Strange Shadows in an Empty Room and Killers on the Phone. Puma Man. Fucking 1980. Superhero film that he made that completely fell on its face.
I've not had the pleasure of watching that one.
But I would say go check it out. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Riff all over it. So, check that out. That'd be kind of fun.
I'm kind of going to go back on what I said earlier because I think looking at the list now, Shadows in an Empty Room is probably my favorite.
Okay, Antichrist for me. The Tempter. I don't know, man. What's her name? Carlina
Gravina, is it?
Carvina, I think.
Yeah,
she's fucking amazing.
Okay, yeah,
she's fucking great.
And And we got to mention Troy Harris' book as well. I know he's doing an upcoming book on this director as well.
Yeah, him and Ercolani are right. They're working on Massimo Delamano too, right?
Yeah, isn't the Alberto Di Martino one just going to be Troy on his own? I think just one book.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong, but I know.
No, I know that they're working on a book together, though. That's
they are. Yeah. I think Delamano's definitely in the book that they're doing together. Right. One I've always wanted to see that he's done is Blood Link. I've just forever wanted to see that film. I do have a way of watching it. I don't know why I've never done that. Right. But he did apparently a really good kind of Italian crime film as well called Bandits in the Room, 1968. So that's one I want to check out as well. But he's done loads, like you said. It's just incredible, like, career, really.
Yeah, for sure, man. Do you want to talk about the actors of this film, or you want to give a synopsis and then I can play a clip and then we can talk about the actor? You can do it that way.
I don't mind. Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah.
Okay, so it's basically the film that we're talking about tonight is Formula for a Murder, 1985. It's about a wealthy paraplegic woman, Joanna, and she's haunted by her childhood trauma, where she was lured with a doll by a fake priest, raped and thrown down the stairs, leaving her paralyzed with her memories repressed through hypnotism, right?
Yeah.
But they come back to the surface. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So
and they tell you all that in the opening. Well, not so much the rape part, but they tell you most of that in the opening scene as well.
You can kind of work it out. It's a dark ass. It's pretty dark the way the film opens, man, I think. But,
yeah.
But here, I'll play a clip before we go any further, and then I'll get back to the chat. Hold on. Here we go.
Terrible thought. Monstrous.
I must do it.
No, there is no reason on earth that justifies murder.
I have no choice, Father Peter.
The Lord will help you. Free your soul of this weight. Say his name.
You, Father. Joanna.
All right, that's a little taste of what's in.
That's a very good taste of what's to come. Yeah, right. Yeah. I got pretty hate that. I love this film anyway.
Yeah, man, I dig it a lot, man. I really do.
Was this like a first time watch for you?
This is the first time I've seen it.
Yeah. I've been asking you, I'm not. I've been like saying over the past couple of years, like, you've got to see this film.
That title never. I think that might be what hurt the film. Like I don't think that's.
It's very generic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Formula for a murder. I like the 7 Hyden Park.
Yeah.
The alternative title as
Hyden
well.
Park, right?
Yeah.
But no, man. If you want to go through some of the cast, go ahead.
Right. So I was gonna briefly. So it was written by the director as well, but there's another guy that helped out called Vincenzo Manino.
Manino.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention him. I was gonna go ahead and let you go with the cast.
Oh, you want me to do the cast too first? Yeah. No problem, man. No problem. I thought, because I thought you were skipping him.
No. I'm gonna just kind of play back and forth with, I guess.
Oh, okay. So if you've got a cinematographer and all that as well, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the cast, So you've got David Warbeck. He plays Craig. Some of his highlights, obviously, The Beyond's got to be the big one for him. He did Fatal Frames, which I love a lot. Black Cat, Fulci's Black Cat. Crazy films like Ratman.
Didn't he do The Last Hunter or some shit?
Yeah, he did. He did some crazy shit. He did Trog in 1970.
The Last Hunter's supposed to be like Deer Hunter, from what I understand.
Yeah, it's like an Italian ripoff, isn't it?
Right.
Twins of Evil, he did the Hammer film, which is like one of the best Hammer films.
I actually have that coming, man. It's part of that Scream Factory sale that's going on right now. So
okay, that's the Canstein trilogy is a good. That'll be a good topic to cover at some point.
Yeah.
So you've got Carol Blumenberg, who plays Ruth. She was an American, but she wasn't the first choice for this role because he picked out 2 Italian actresses. But for some reason, the producer, I think Fabrizio De Angelis, wanted like a kind of American flavor to the film. So you got.
I recognize her from something. I just can't put my finger on it. So
I haven't got it down for anything that I remember it from. But you've got Rosanna Brady. You probably know her anyway because she teamed up back with David Warbeck to do Fatal Frames as well. She's in Fear City. She's in The Final Conflict, Omen 3, which we covered fairly recently.
Yeah.
The Italian Job. So she's got, some good films behind her. Andrea Bossick, he plays Father Peter. Manhattan Baby, Danger Diabolique, Killer Caliber 32, Demonia, but not the Fulci one. This is the one from 1963. And he was like a voice actor on Beatrice Cenci, like Fulci's film from 1969.
Oh, Fulci's Beatrice Cenci?
Yeah. He's like a voice actor.
Because
that was the only credit.
Freda did that film as well in the 50s. He did,
yeah. There's a couple of versions there, yeah. Last but not least, Loris Lodi plays Father Davis. Yeah, man. So he was in Phantom of Death, one of Deodato's films from 1987, which I love. The Great Silence in 1968. But he was well known for being a voice actor, right? And this is some of his credits, right? So he did Red Eye. He did From Dusk Till Dawn, Batman Forever, The Usual Suspects, Natural Born Killers, Jurassic Park, Gremlins 2, Stand By Me, Gremlins, and Apocalypse Now.
Damn.
So he was pretty much like the Italian dubs of those films. He would do the voiceovers for. Right. So that's kind of a crazy, backlog of films to go through. But no, that's the cast I've got down.
Okay. I guess I'll touch on the writer.
Go for it, man. Yeah.
Vincenzo Manino. I know Alberto Di Martino had a little bit to do with it, but Manino was also a producer. I would say probably his biggest films would be New York Ripper, House on the Edge of the Park, Murder Rock, Antichrist, High Crime, Violent Rome.
Yeah.
And then, I'll just throw this one in there, Devilfish from Lamberto Bava, 1980.
Man, I've got them all written down in front of me, and it's
over
insane,
40
his filmography.
It's over 40 films, but I mean, I wasn't going to mention them all, but he worked from 1960s to the 1990s. Crime films, exploitation, horror, under the pseudonyms of Frank Walker, Frank Weller, and Vincenzo Flamini. So he didn't want to he didn't want his last name on there for some.
And he produced Deodatos Phantom of Death as well.
Yeah, Phantom of Death, co-wrote and produced as well.
Yeah.
But cinematographers, Gian Lorenzo Battaglia, which he did a lot of work with Lamberto Bava, which we recently, the High Tension set, right? He did the Brevetto Giallo, those films.
He did, yeah.
He did the lighting and camera work on Popeye in 1980. That's probably his biggest film he worked on. Then you got Demons 1 and 2, Blade in the Dark. Michele Soavi directed Argento's World of Horror. Deodato's The Barbarians from 87. Also Lamberto Bava's Delirium in 87. And then this weird sci-fi movie that I haven't seen called Inner Zone.
Right. Yeah.
Director Giulio Lasiti. So,
and don't forget Witchcraft as well with Linda Blair and David Hasselhoff.
Oh shit! Okay, Witchcraft.
Yeah, is like you mentioned, his camera and electrical department, right, is insane because he did Phenomena, Inferno. Like it's just, I'm looking at the list now. $5 for an August Moon.
Right.
It's insane. Don't really want to bore the people watching, but go and check it out. His list, it's incredible. There's a lot of people behind the scenes on this film. Are really, really got loads of decent credits to their name, and it shows because I think this is a really well-made film.
I think it is, man.
Underrated as well because I don't see too many people love this from what I've been reading.
I dig it a lot, man. I mean, it's kind of silly in some parts, but it works.
It is.
You know what I mean? It does work for me. Like there's a weird line with that, but I mean, I hope this gets a really good release at some point.
It will. It will.
Yeah. But I haven't heard about this film that much, really at all. Like,
no, it was almost like a lost film. I was reading up about it, and definitely in the UK, there's no way back in the day you could watch it because it never came out theatrically. It didn't come out on video. And I guess like Shameless was the first ones to bring it out. I don't know if it's any gray market releases probably.
I mean, the version I saw didn't look bad, and you've seen the clips; they didn't.
This looks. It's probably off this one then. It looks decent. I gotta be honest. It does look decent.
I'll say the score is done by Francesco De Masi, which he did. He did Freda's. He did Freda's The Ghost in *63. He did The Weapon, the Hour, and the Motive, 1972.
Oh, I love that one.
Crime Boss, which is that's another Martino, I believe, right? Am I right on that?
Crime Boss? I'm not sure. I've not
okay, but there's one that you haven't seen, Darren, that I do want you to see at some point. I don't know if you will, but it's called Naked Warriors. But there's another title called The Arena, and it has Pam Grier, Rizal Baneri, and Margaret Makov. And it's like a women in prison film, but set back in the medieval times, pretty much. So if you want to see Rizal Baneri whipping women with a whip, with a cat of nine tails, it's kind of thrown off.
Yeah, I do want to see that. Actually.
He did Inglourious Bastards. I'd say probably is one of his bigger titles for Castellari in '78. New York Ripper with Fulci. Lone Wolf McQuade. That's a big movie with Chuck Norris and David Carradine.
Okay.
In '82. I believe it's 80 in the '80s. I remember. And Tarantino sampled a piece of his music for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He was a classical teacher at Santa Cecilia Conservatory in Rome in 1989. And he's just a hugely like big time inspired from Mozart, Beethoven, Palestrina, and he led the Rome Symphonia. So he's damn good though. Like, yeah,
I love the music in this film.
Yeah.
There's even, without jumping the gun, there's even a little nod to like the New York Ripper, where they actually play the theme halfway through the film, and I was like, marking out, man.
Over 200 films he's worked on, so kind of crazy.
And like Third Eye, he worked on An Angel for Satan, Murder Clinic.
Right.
Yeah, insane. And you know, along with the ones that Dirk just said, there's one called Silence the Witness that I've always wanted to see from 1974. I know we worked on that one as well.
Okay. Let me catch the chat, man. I know I've seen some people commenting, but
yeah, there's been a few.
Get back to it, see what's going on. Hell, Gialli. Hell yeah, Justin Marino. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
How are you guys doing? Doing good, man. Doing damn good.
Pretty good. Yourself, hopefully, yeah.
Yep. The Wild Guys is in here. Yo, Dirk and Darren. Love the stream. Appreciate it, man.
What's up, man? Thanks, man.
Love Antichrist. Yeah, man. It's
a crazy film.
It's got a better release too from Kino now, but I mean, I got the blue and it's damn good.
Yeah, we recently did that, didn't we? Yeah.
Jessica says, all is good. It's been a busy week. I'll be on here for a bit and catch the rest tomorrow. Only watched Nothing Underneath, and that one was wild. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty wild. I will admit that. Yeah. No, thanks for popping in. You know, watching in your own leisure. Like, no worries there.
Oh, yeah. Hype to get her on next week.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Dan says, hey, Puma Man is 10 times better than anything Marvel's putting out these days.
Okay.
Dan would know.
Say a lot, like, but yeah.
Right. Winter Steel, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Nice shirt, Dirk. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Darren Megadeth has a great new album. Okay. I've heard a little bit of it. I didn't mind the first song. The second one, I don't know. It might be one of them you got to listen to several times or something. I don't know. But
I'm meaning to listen to it, but I know it's had bad reviews and it's kind of put me off a little bit, but I will get to it.
Right.
I'm old school Megadeth. I'm like Peace Sells and all that.
Killing is my business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jessica Gruesome says, Devilfish. Honestly, kind of love that one. Okay. Yeah.
I need to see that one.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So I'll check it out. Texas says House on the Edge of the Park is definitely an epic film. Yeah.
That's a top 10. I was telling Dirk before we started. For me, that's like a top 10 film of all time.
And Dobie says, just saw Asia Argento and how she really broke Bourdain up. Yeah, that's a sad damn
That's
thing.
A really sad story. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, broke his heart. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he killed herself. It's kind of crazy.
Her infidelity, I think it was as well. Like, really, pushed him over.
But you never know what's going on in somebody's mind. So, but let's see. Hangar 18, yeah, man.
Yeah. In My Darkest Hour, I love that song as well. I love all the
so far it's good. So what? But anyway,
we'll
get off the make.
Right.
See what you did there.
Yeah. I mean, we could go on tangents, man.
We're gonna
we can go through the film if you want. We could go through the film and then we'll cover all the kind of backstory as well afterwards, if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna give people a taste. I don't know how far you want to go with these, but
I don't want to spoil this one for sure.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, it's spoiled. It's spoiled anyway within 30 minutes, but
still, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, I don't want it spoiled. Like, I was spoiled for me before I even saw the film. Don't go watching anything if you don't want to. Just watch the film. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Early on, anyway. But I just love the theme song, the tune. There needs to be like a music box of that tune
Do you know what I mean?
That with the doll and shit.
Yeah. Imagine a little doll they could put up a wind up like music thing to it.
Severin, get on that shit, Severin. But make sure you glue the box a little proper, because I seen Uncle Bill's shit y'all just did.
Yeah, falling apart. Yeah, I did see that.
Shit, so.
But that opening scene, I know Dirk done the clips. Like, you got the little girl and she's given this doll by a priest.
Yeah.
He chases her, he grabs the doll and just chucks it down the steps where the head comes off, and it's all done like in slow motion.
And that doll falling apart is definitely probably all you need to see
like,
to figure out what's going on in that scene. You know?
It's like, iconic, you know.
Yeah.
But then you get like the main part of the story really is you got Craig David Warbeck, and he's teaches he's like a sports instructor, or he teaches all these wannabe kind of Olympic, you know, like wheelchair contestants and all that. He does fencing, archery, and what have you. But
he's a real good guy, Craig.
Yeah.
Craig. Yeah.
Well, with Warbeck, he can play like a really fucking mean guy, and he can play like a really nice guy, and that's the sign of a good actor for me. I think he's brilliant in this. He hams it up towards the end a little bit, but you know, I won't say too much on that. But you've got Joanna. She's in a wheelchair. She seems to be really smitten with Craig. They're like, so you've got like a three-way thing going on as well. So you've got Ruth comes into the equation. She's like a home helper, I believe.
Yeah. But I'm getting lesbian vibes from her with
I've got that written down. I've got, it seems to be some kind of lesbian attraction early on.
Especially with the way the music plays when she's massaging her back and shit.
That's what, you know, they want us to think. Anyway, that changes pretty much very quickly. I like the part as well with where someone's on the phone and they want to know where the priest, Father Peter, is, and he tells him he must kill a man in the confession booth, and then he says, say his name, and it's like he says, "You, Father," and starts slicing his throat. I mean, that's a great way to add as well.
This film reminds me of
really strongly, I think.
Yeah, it reminds me of like in, I know Exorcist 3 came out in 90 though. It kind of reminds me of that scene in a way, you know.
Yeah, this is like 5 years before as well.
Right.
But you've got the whole thing with this. I don't think I'm giving away too much, but
I didn't want to go too far.
Yeah, I just want to say there's obviously an attraction between, you know, Joanna and Craig. But I'm trying to think how we can say this. He wants to marry her. Yeah. You know, I think it's not, I can't, you know, whether his intentions are good or not is all I'll say with that. But the whole backstory of Joanna, which we pretty much said anyway, is she was raped as a child by a fake psychotic priest. And then you see that's from the earlier scene where she's thrown down the steps. But the thing is, with her, anything could trigger it at any point. More likely sex as well would probably be a trigger point for her. And that comes into it as well. So the two of them, I'll go as far as to say the two of them do get married, but it doesn't end in wedding bliss at all, like for either one of them.
But I mean, it's
Giallo,
good, right? So
there's some great touches in this, isn't there? This is your typical blueprint Giallo film for me.
This is a Giallo. You know? This is only a Giallo. It's not a slasher too, right, Darren?
Oh, right. I was telling Dirk, right? So there's a story, right? There's this guy on YouTube, like 2 or 3 years ago, and people probably know I can't think of his channel name, and I'm not just saying, I just can't think of it. Right. But he always had an allergy, and he was always sniffing his nose. I don't know what that was about. But literally, he came on the 1 week, and he said, "Oh, I'm going to be doing Formula for a Murder next week." So I'm in the comments, and I'm just saying, "Oh, fantastic! I love Formula for a Murder." I said, it's probably more of a slasher than a Giallo, but it's definitely got the elements of the two.
Yeah.
And then he wrote back all snarkingly, like he might even be watching this, I don't know. But he said, "Oh, it's a Giallo, not a slasher." You know, in a really weird tone, you know, when you start going back and forth, right in. Right. And So I just let it go. And then I thought, oh, I'll watch his review the following week. And he literally just said, oh, this is a slasher film. And I thought, you fucking prick.
This is both, man. This is a
it
hybrid.
Is. It's both. But I would even say it's probably more. It might even be more of a slasher to me than a giallo, but
it definitely has the good mix because like there's going down the dark corridors and shit. Like I like all that.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
And then you got like the killer or the is it a killer or is it a hallucination? Who knows, right?
It's pretty obvious, I will say that.
Yeah.
But you've got like dreams, hallucinations, like you say.
Right.
They arrive in New York at one point, and you see all the like Staten Island Ferry, and you see some of the like landmarks in New York. Yeah. So that's where we get the theme tune to New York Ripper being played, which is fucking awesome.
Makes sense. Right.
Yeah. And you could put this in with the New York slashers of the 80s. This would qualify, and people don't remember that. I've not heard anyone bring it up.
I mean, it's got the Alice, Sweet Alice vibes in one part of the film. There's a
yellow Mac. That yellow Mac is like
the yellow raincoat. You know, for people that don't know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, you've done it. I call it a Mac, but yeah. That's a computer to you guys, probably, but
no, I knew what you meant though. Like, so, but no, man. Yeah, I don't want to go too far with this one, man. Like I said, I want people to check this one out. You know,
I will say to you though, right? Because there's a lot of cat and mace towards the end. I won't say who it is or what have you, but how do you feel about the conclusion? And I'm not going to give anything away, and I know you won't. But any kind of convenient and a little bit predictable towards the end. That's my only kind of stopping it being a really high score for me. I thought it was a little bit predictable with the way
once you get past a certain point, but like there's
the way it plays out.
There is something I didn't see coming. I gotta say, even though, you know,
okay,
like after you find out the main thing, you know, there's a part. There's something I didn't expect. Is all I'm gonna say. So somebody gets killed that I didn't expect to get killed. So
yeah. You want to go back into a little bit of background on that. So this is scripted by the director and Vincenzo Manino, who Dirk mentioned, and it was filmed as Formula. Vincenzo Manino. I don't fucking know, man. Yeah, that's not my forte.
Vincenzo Manino.
You would think, being European, I would be able to say that a lot better, but no, this was filmed as Formula. Formula per un delito. That was the English title. It was released domestically as Seven Hyden Park, La Casa Maledetta. And that was kind of weird because people thought it was like to do with the Evil Dead films, the La Casa films from Italy at the time.
Oh yeah, all them.
So they were trying to like get that market in as well. I'm just looking what else I got with it. So DiMartino labeled it as like a variation on the theme of The Postman Always Rings Twice. But the result owes a lot more to like Jimmy Sangster's scripted hammer thrillers like Taste of Fear. And I was reading that from the Roberto Curti book. So again, I give him the credit for that. You know, I don't want to take anyone's kind of credit. But the two... So DiMartino, right, claimed he wanted to cast two young Italian actresses, right? Valero Galino and Nancy Brilli, alongside David Warner, obviously. But Fabrizio De Angelis pretty much
Warbeck,
just,
right?
nixed that. He said, no, we need to get like an American couple of actresses, which didn't work out well because the two American actresses in this film went on and done nothing. Yet those two Italian actresses went on in Italy to have really big careers. I mean, the one was in Rain Man, 1988, Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. Right. So, yeah. In terms of like titles, so Germany, it was called, well, I'm not going to, I'll butcher the name, but the actual like pronunciation is The House of the Cursed. France, it was Formula Port and Meurthe. It was called The Cursed House as well. There is a film, right, called Dangerous Women that come out roughly around the same time. That's got the same kind of theme with a woman in peril in a wheelchair as well, which is kind of weird, which I like, but I do like this one a lot better.
Did you feel like that maybe this had, like, I mean, I know we just got through talking about that film, but Spiral Staircase or some shit?
I think it's got a lot of like Hitchcock nods to it as well. It's yeah, I mean, I can see that for sure.
Except that's not the motive, though. That's not the motive. That's
right. Yeah. There's a film called Gaslight back in the 1940s. I think they made 2 of them.
I've never seen the film, but I know about it. Yeah,
there's one in 40, and I don't know if it's a remake, but there's another one in 44.
Right.
DiMartino was unhappy with this because they only literally give him 18 days shooting schedule, and he needed more time. So he said, it was released August the 10th, 1985 in Italy. Obviously, for Patil De Angelis' company, Flavia International, was behind it. Shot mixture of Boston, Massachusetts, obviously New York as well in there. But when it came out, it was relatively obscure on release. It wasn't a major hit or anything in Italy. And I was talking to Dirk beforehand as well. It was pretty much a lost film for quite a while actually.
Yeah, because I'd never seen it until now. So I mean, I guess. I mean, there's not a U.S. release, obviously. I mean,
this gotta be in one of these forgotten Gialli sets coming up, surely. Lastly, but not leastly, I want to say, so the house. There's like a house in this film, right? Like a house location. It was reused again in Body Puzzle, 1992, Lamberto Bava film.
Okay.
And another one called Obligato Amor from 87 as well, so they use the same house. I don't know if you've got anything else, man. I know I've rattled off some stuff.
Yeah, I'm good on it. Let's see. Let me catch the chat right quick.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Ghostface Studio Productions. Sup, guys? Can't wait for y'all to check your PO box.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's going on?
Yeah, he might be talking about Dead Pit, is he? Yeah.
Could be. Can't stay too long. Just wanted to come stop by and say hi. I appreciate it.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Thanks for coming by.
And Mac is a raincoat. Okay. Yeah.
And a computer.
So Dolby knew what was up. He says, Dirk, my friend had a wolf dog. Have German Shepherd and wolf, scary animal, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But anyway.
So ratings. I don't know if you got anything else you want to say, but ratings.
Yeah. Formula for a Murder, man. This is a fun movie. Like, it's kind of dark the way it starts out, but then it gets fun.
A little bit goofy and fun at times.
It's a weird mix, for that strong subject matter, and then to jump to some other shit. But I mean, it works for whatever reason. For me, it's a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good, pretty decent one.
Okay, I'm gonna go a bit higher. Like for me, it's an 8 out of 10. It's one of those Gialli films that I feel just more people need to see. I don't know if that affects the reviews I've been seeing, but some of the reviews are saying it's bad, and Warbeck's hamming it up and all this, which he does a little bit. He does a little bit towards the end, but I mean, for me, it's it just gets into the top tier Giallo films for me. But I know again, it's not going to be like everyone's kind of cup of tea.
I don't know if it get in the top tier. It's probably in the mid tier for me. It's still a 7.
If I say an 8 is top tier for me, it would be an 8. It would just kind of creep in there, but
Right. I got you. But no, man, I highly recommend people checking it out.
It's hopefully must watch for Giallo fans, definitely.
Hopefully we'll get a good release for sure.
They will, I'm sure they will.
Scooter Gypsy Official says, I gotta head out, guys. Have a great stream, guys. Gotta get up early for work. And no problem.
You have a good one, man. You have a good one.
You coming in here.
Yeah.
Hanging out for a bit. So we're going to get into Nothing Underneath.
I love this one as well.
Now, you could take that title and be perverted, or you could think, is there nothing underneath a supermodel? like that.
Well, they do explain it, don't they?
They explain it, right? Like
at one point. Yeah.
There's nothing underneath them, that they're just like a shell of a person that got no soul kind of shit, right? But anyway, I'm going to play a clip before we get into it. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I love you, Jessica.
P.S. I've changed hotel. I am now at the Scala Hotel, Milan, Italy.
And who is Jessica Craig?
She's a model, an American model. I'm worried about her. I think she may have been murdered.
You're not sure?
I saw it. It happened 2 days ago at the Scala Hotel, room 303.
You were there?
Here, baby. Not to trouble us away. Bitch! That was the last of it. Listen, miss, I don't feel like it. I'm going out for some new supplies on both fronts because Mr. Always in the Mood doesn't like parts interruptus. When I come back, try not to be here, please.
Hey, wait a minute! There's an IKEA!
Shit!
He's pretty well known here in Milano, a jeweler. Lots of money, lots of girls, lots of parties. Open up, police!
Man, where'd you begin with this one, man?
I just gotta say, fucking Donald Pleasant's fucking Italian accents.
That is the worst I've ever seen. Like Donald Pleasant, as much as I love this film, completely just rolls up and fucking phones it in from the beginning of the shooting right to the end. He's like there in person, but he's not. If you know what I mean,
right?
That music early on.
Funny
oh yeah, it works. It's a lot of fun. This one, you've got beautiful women. The music early on has definitely got a vibe, and if you're thinking something like Body Double De Palma, then you'll be on the right track because that's kind of what parts of this they kind of modeled this film on.
Right.
But no, that Italian accent, man. I thought his Scottish one in Phenomena was bad, but man, yeah.
Let me catch the chat right quick before we get going. Fat Pig says, guy that had the cocaine looked like Mark Marrow.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. That guy with the blow is a really funny actor. Okay. This is directed by Carlo Vanzina. And he did a lot of work with his brother Enrico, right?
Yeah.
So that's Vanzino brothers or whatever. Vanzina brothers. But he's a director, screenwriter. did a lot of Italian TV work. Really big into comedy films. Specialized in working with English-speaking actors. His films would find their way to home video in America because of that reason. So he did like roughly 60 films, a lot of teen comedies, beach, holiday.
Yeah, comedies was his forte, apparently. Like,
yeah, but these beach, holiday, family, wholesome kind of films, like, you know, I'm thinking like Hallmark kind of movies and shit, right?
Yeah.
But I guess his notable films would be Sapore d'Amore. And I know people are like, shut the hell up. If, you know, somebody like, because I mean,
sound a bit like Donald Pleasance.
Yeah, it sounded like Pleasance over here, but from 1983, and then it's a summer romance anthology. It's just not something I would really be privy to,
No.
but you know, it also has a sequel if anybody wants to check that. So,
no, you're good, man.
Feel good films, but then he's got this other film that we did review that I kind of do like, Mystere. Or,
yeah, great
or I
film.
should say Dagger Eyes, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's it. That's all I could find that I really wanted to talk about.
He did do one called Squilio, aka Call Girl. I've seen it. It's goofy as hell. It's got like this detective has got like this long Fabio fucking hairstyle of the 90s and all that, but it's a lot of fun. That I can see that coming out, to be honest, on one of these box sets. And he did do the Last Fashion Show, which is part of kind of this trilogy, but it's really bad. So I wouldn't.
It looked really slick. I saw the trailer for it. It looked like I don't know, just looked generic, kind of.
Yeah.
But
go on, you're good.
The screenplay was written by him and his brother Enrico, and also Franco Ferrini, which Ferrini started as a film critic. Then he went on to work with Sergio Leone on Once Upon a Time in America in 1984. But before all that, though, he did Red Rings of Fear, the third part of the Schoolgirls in Peril trilogy.
We did,
that Massimo Dell'Amato didn't get to finish. He worked on Phenomena, 1985, Demons 1 and 2, and Sweets from a Stranger, which he also directed that one. I think it's the only film that he did direct in 87.
Yeah.
He worked on Opera, 1987.
He did,
The Church in 89. And a film called Itoile with Jennifer Connelly in 1989. So it's Swan Lake, the Tchaikovsky. It's a retelling of the Tchaikovsky Swan Lake with Jennifer Connelly.
It is, yeah. It's supposed to be really good as well.
Okay, I hadn't seen it, so
for me, he's kind of more well known for like the Stendhal syndrome, Sleep.
Yeah, well, I got Stendhal, Dark Glasses, Two Evil Eyes. Yeah,
The Card Player.
I didn't
Eyes of Crystal, which is one I've recently seen. No. But he's big Argento guy when he worked a lot with Argento. And like a funny story about him is how he got into it. I think he watched one of the Argento films early on and what have you, and then said, "Oh, I wouldn't mind working with him as a director." And they kind of hit it off, and then you just seen all the films that he just done. So it's insanely great kind of career. This is based off a novel by Marco Palmer, but they completely rewrote it. They completely rewrote the story and everything. So when I say based, it's kind of loose. I don't know if you've got anything on the cinematographer.
Yeah, I thought she was going with the cast, but I'll go with the cinematographer.
Yeah, go for that.
So Beppe Maccari is the cinematographer. He worked on Visconti's The Leopard in 1963. But he was just like in the camera department. He wasn't the cinematographer per se. he wasn't really. This is his only credit for cinematography that I know of. He did do like camera operator. He did director of photography, and he worked under Giuseppe Rotunno a lot. He did a lot of work with him, and he was in electrical and lighting, director of photography. But I think this is his only cinematography credit, like as a pure cinematographer.
I've got a few he did actually as a cinematographer.
I think he's just camera operator though. Like I don't think he's like
no. I think he was a camera operator department on The Last Shack, Ring of Darkness, Killer Fish, and Shock. But he was actually a cinematographer on Submission of a Woman '92. Argento's part of Two Evil Eyes. Deliti Profumo.
That's
another Gialli.
Two Evil Eyes. He's only the DP on that one. Director of photography.
Yeah, that must be confusing, like online different. Yeah. Right. And Dagger Eyes as well. Mystery, which we just mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Apparently he was a cinematographer on that as well. But yeah, maybe all online is kind of all mixed up with with who's right.
He did work for Fellini too. Amarcord, I believe that's how you say it. Amarcord in 1973, Fellini. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Or The Leopard from '63?
I don't think I have. No,
because those keep coming up. The Leopard keeps coming up for sure.
The Leopard's supposed to be like a classic.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, we've always said we're gonna do Fellini and Visconti and Antonioni as well. We're gonna do that at some point.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know why. Like, I guess the information is just mixed or something with the camera operator. It don't matter. It don't matter. Anyway,
no, I mean, yeah. I went off IMDb, but that could be wrong. I don't know. But in terms of like assistant director was Giacomo Lazzina, and I've got no credits for him either at all. The music in this is fucking amazing. I love the
Pino Donaggio, right?
Yeah.
So you got. I mean, he came from a family of musicians. He was trained. He was a trained classical violinist that started at the age of 10. And then at the age of 14, he was doing a concert at the Vivaldi and on an Italian radio at the age of 14. So just 4 years, he was already in the mix and did a lot of work with Brian De Palma. But he took over for Bernard Herrmann when he passed away. He took over on Carrie, and he did 8 De Palma films with Dressed to Kill. But other films that he did was Piranha in '78, Tourist Trap '79, which is an odd score, right? The way that shit starts.
Yeah, you wouldn't pull them together with any of those films.
Tourist Trap score is a weird one, though.
It's
like I don't know what
kind of. I love it.
I do too, but it's just strange. But I mean, that's what you want to. I guess that's what you want for that film. The Howling in 1981. Fulci's Black Cat. Beyond the Door in '82. Blowout 1981.
Yeah.
And then I never saw this one, but I want to see it. Domino, De Palma's 2019 film.
Okay. No, I've never seen that.
It's a crime thriller from 2019 from Brian De Palma. And he has a 62-piece orchestra in that film. So
okay. Yeah.
I kind of want to see that shit. Because his
scores like, just amazing.
His scores amplify a film. No doubt about it. Don't Look Now, right? I mean, that's
the big one for me. That's probably one of the best soundtracks ever.
That's his first ever film too, right?
Yeah.
Like 73.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, man. Body Double, Crawl Space from '86 with Klaus Kinski. I mean, the dude, you could go on and on and on and
Trauma, Dario Argento, there's lots. Yeah.
Right.
Just epic composer. Cast wise is this one's kind of a weird one. So you got Tom Shanley plays Bob Crane, and obviously Crane is a nod towards the Psycho films. And there's like a mummified body towards
Jessica
the end
Crane
as well. Yeah,
would
exactly.
Yeah.
He was in nothing much horror-wise. He was in Dexter, the TV series, Criminal Minds, Poltergeist TV series, T.J. Hooker, Dynasty, believe it or not.
Did you ever watch that T.J. Hooker, Darren?
Yeah, man, I love T.J. Hooker.
I remember that shit.
I've got a
I remember Dynasty too, late at night.
Dynasty? Yeah. We had it all, man. We had Dallas, we had Dynasty used to watch, all Fame, the kids from Fame and all that.
I remember that shit, yeah.
My sister used to fucking annoy the shit out of me with.
Fame used to piss me off.
Yeah, it wasn't my thing.
No.
But going into the cast, so you got Renee Simonsen, who plays Barbara. No other credit. She was like a very well-known Danish model. And with these 2 films to come as well, they recruited a lot of proper models. You know, they weren't just faking it. These were proper models. Nicola Perring plays Jessica Crane. Again, I've got nothing, genre-wise for her. So there's a lot of unknown
more though, right? But she has a very small bit part in this movie, right? I mean,
yeah.
Other than seeing her doing some poses, like for a photo shoot, and then like something else, but I won't say what that is. But it's kind of weird.
The only kind of ones with lots of credits in is, so you got Cyrus Elias plays Danae's assistant. That's Don Pleasant's character. There's a whole load of films. There's What Have You Done to Your Daughters, The Big Racket. Oh man, Dial Help, but he was a voice dubber on What Have You Done for Your Daughters, Cult 38 Special Squad, The Heroin Busters. I mean, insane. Donald Pleasance, I mean, don't even have to say too much about him.
He's eating spaghetti at a Wendy's and he's complaining. What's he saying? He don't like any kind of sauce that resembles blood.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? And his accent, man, is just like,
it's fucking terrible. Yeah. It's like really bad.
I'm supposed to believe he's Italian, right? But I mean,
and it's weird because I actually love him in Phantom of Death, but in this, not so much.
Right.
But you only got to look at what he did, Alone in the Dark, the 82 slasher, one of the best ever made, in my opinion. Phenomena, I'm not even going to mention all the Halloween films. But you got Anna Galena, who plays a model agency boss. She was in Sweets from a Stranger, believe it or not, Franco Ferrini film you mentioned. Another giallo called Roche in 1988.
I believe it in that film. There's all the prostitutes in that one.
Yeah. That I kind of like that. That's in one of the Forgotten Gialli sets, the later sets.
Right. I like it.
But this one, I don't know. I mean, we'll go far as we can go, and then we'll see how it goes, right? So, the opening, you've got Bob, who's played by Tom Shanley, I just mentioned. He's driving through Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming. He's got a twin sister, Jessica. She's kind of making it big in the fashion world. She's on
the cover of a magazine.
She's absolutely gorgeous, man. Short blonde hair. And he's all excited because she sends him some magazines that she's been in. And he's showing it to all his friends and all that. But they got this psychic connection, and go back to the Palmer, the Fury. There's another big kind of influence with this one.
Right.
But it is kind of interesting how this kind of works out. So she's in Milan, and she's on a fashion shoot. We see a little bit later on, then we see Milano and it does all the times for this as well. 11:50 p.m. is very 80s. You got the disco music and all that. And what's the song? How's the song going? I'm hot for you. What do you want to do? Or something like that. Hot, hot, hot. This just envisions 1980s.
This is 80s for sure, because this is when I started realizing what the hell is going on actually, right? So this is 85,
Yeah.
I would have been 8 years old when this came out, So.
This is highly stylized. This is superb to look at. But it does kind of get dark. So Jessica gets sexually assaulted, and obviously her brother can experience when she's in danger. So he starts, getting all these kind of like, something's not right here with his
She
sister.
gets her arm put behind her back, basically, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, she gets away. Nothing. You don't go too crazy, but
no, he gets the vision though, doesn't he, of like this black love killer?
Yeah, and then his acting. How do you feel about his acting though? He's like, oh, like.
Honestly, like I tell you what I was thinking, which is far-fetched in this film.
Yeah,
he's like this, and I'm a heterosexual male, right? So I don't know if but to me, he's not like this good-looking hunky type. But these fucking models, some of them are like falling over their fucking tongues to get at him. It's kind of weird. I just did not get that at all. But no, he's he's like freaking out. He needs to get to Milan pretty much. He wants to find out, his sister's kind of gone missing.
Right.
She's not answering phone calls and shit. So he goes to Milan the next day, checks into his sister's hotel. And then he realizes from the vision that he had where he is in the hotel. He knows exactly where it is, because he sees all these fucking hallways and shit that he saw the day before. Yeah, Pleasance, man, plays Danese. I can't get over the accent, man.
He's got to be one of the worst detectives ever.
Oh, man. I hate dissing on fucking Pleasance, but he is fucking terrible in this film.
He's Loomis's long lost, I don't know, bastard step brother or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he is.
Yeah, but anyway, he's on the case. Bob questions all the people that's worked with his sister Jessica, like the photographer and all that, and they all seem to kind of have an answer for everything type thing. So he's literally just trying to do his own investigation as to what's going on. It's crazy because
you can kind of figure this one out pretty quick, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean, spoiler, but there's a fucking killer on the cover. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah,
and they try to mix it up a bit, don't they? They make her hair look a bit different. Fucking, you're not fooling anyone. But believe it or not, it doesn't take anything away. I don't think personally.
No.
You've got so you've got Carrie, like one of the supermodels who's friends with his sister, and she's like, Bob asks about his sister to her, and she's with this guy, and he's got all these scratches on his neck. He's like a jeweler, and all he does pretty much is just screw models. Giorgio Zanoni is his character name.
Hold on a second, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. You gonna be long?
No, you can continue. Go ahead.
Okay. So Bob then starts talking to Barbara, who's played by Rennie Simonson, in the lift, and she's a model. She's like a Danish model in real life. No acting ability whatsoever. You can pretty much tell that as well. But she's attracted to this Bob for some reason. I don't know why, because she's just completely stunning. Yeah, I mean, it gets a bit weird. It's definitely got like body double like vibes with the music, and even there's a scene early on where he's in his hotel room and he looks across and he sees this hot model playing with herself, as you do, but yeah, kind of crazy. And it comes from nowhere, that scene. Like this hot model, she's like in her hotel room playing with herself with the door fucking completely wide open, or the window or what have you, and he's just looking in. It's like, you got to take this with a pinch of salt at times,
Yeah, sorry about that, man. I had to make
No,
sure.
you're good, man. Yeah. But yeah, you see lots of topless models, which is what you want, There's like these two films, there's just so many good looking women. It's just unbelievable. Like every couple of minutes there's like a naked woman or topless. But yeah, and there's a back kind of subplot with diamonds as well, where all these diamonds go missing and they turn up on these different models with them. The Black Glove Killer stuff I love. But the murder weapon in this is scissors, which I like that they did that. I do like they did that, you know, because when they were figuring out what they were going to do with this film, apparently the story, the novel, the killer uses a gun. So Farini was like, he was like, we need to do a razor. But then he said, well, maybe we should do scissors because that's going to make more sense to do with cutting the dresses and all that.
Well, also, he said that, like, when he was growing up, that I think he said his mother and a lot of, like, his aunts were all seamstress. And so it was all around him to see cutting tools and stuff. And also, he mentioned that Argento wasn't very happy about when this film came out. This film did well when it came out. And Argento basically felt like they were stealing his ground. You know, and he was saying that this film ripped off Phenomena. And I was like,
I don't see that.
I don't really see that at all. Like,
no.
I mean, you have the American come to Italy. That's it. I mean, but that's in The Girl Who Knew Too Much. That's in so many Giallo films, right? Like,
yeah, I'll tell you why that was, right? This is my take on Argento, because he was butthurt, right? For the simple fact that this was a very successful Giallo. It's got Donald Pleasance in, which he did a film the same year.
That was another thing, Argento.
Phenomena. Yeah.
The same Phenomena, like you're taking Pleasance.
You've got the Franco Farini kind of thing as well.
Yeah.
So Argento realized that they did something pretty fucking good here. Like, you know, box office was fantastic. Right. And weirdly enough, the director of this run into Argento at one point, and Argento turned around and he said, "Oh, I like your films, but only your comedies. You get no credit to this guy.
You should just stick to doing your comedies, right?"
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Yeah.
The soundtrack, not just the actual like music from DiMaggio. There's songs in this, like well-known songs as well. You've got "I Am What I Am." You've got "One Night in Bangkok." You know, two very well-known songs at the time. So they didn't hold back on kind of like, it was a decent budget from what I can imagine.
Well, yeah, I mean,
and even more so
too.
for the
So
I was going to say even more so for the next one we're going to cover, but
sure.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the way this pans out as well. Again, so I think we can mention, you know, the main part of this film, right, is there's this party going on, right? You got all these hookers there, Giorgio's there, and pretty much they're all snorting drugs and they're all getting wasted. And Giorgio decides to like spice it up a bit.
There's a game of Russian roulette, right?
Yeah, which I don't know about you, but that don't seem like a good fucking time to me. Like, you know, it just doesn't. But he kind of tempts him into like, oh, every time, you know, you put the bullet in, every time you do it, I'll give you $1,000.
Yeah.
And stupidly enough, these models take him up on his offer, and a couple of them go by and they're fine.
Yeah.
And then the third girl gets killed, you know, point blank range by herself. Right. And they decide then that they need to like cover up what's gone on. He offers the girls like 10 grand each to keep their mouths shut, and they all kind of go and dispose of the body. And then he's kind of arrested pretty early on, isn't he, Giorgio? But
yeah,
everyone's thinking it's done and dusted type, you know, thing. So he's arrested, he's jailed and all that. I don't know how far you want to go after that, because it gets pretty fucking wild. Yeah, it does.
It gets a little. It's a fun movie. I'd say definitely check it out, man.
It does.
I mean, I wonder how I need to go back. Next time I watch it, I'm watching it in the Italian and see how it hits. But just the facial expression.
I think this was actually recorded in English, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which was kind of unheard of at the time in Italy. Then they did it now and again, but not a lot.
But it's funny, like when I listen to Farini talk about the film, how serious he was making the film sound, and it's not nowhere near that. It's like the
it is what
the facial expression
that tells you everything you need to know.
The shit that's going on is like over the top, And
it's highly stylized. It's lovely looking women. You know, you're not gonna, you know, it's fun. I will say that.
Yeah.
You know, that Russian roulette scene is probably as dark as it gets, but after that, you know, it's more of like him trying to find out what's happened to his sister, and he goes on all these like bloody
wild goose chases.
He climbs on this fucking rope to get in this one building.
Weighs one arm,
almost kills himself. It's crazy.
One of his arms messed up.
But I will mention there's one scene towards the end. I won't say who it entails, but there's a drill scene that's taken directly from Body Double.
You could say the Driller Killer too, right?
But, yeah.
But it is taken from Body Double because Farini admitted that. So
okay, yeah.
He openly admitted that. So
I'm gonna mention one more thing, but I'm not gonna put it into the context of what it is. But there's a slow motion scene right at the end, which is fucking superb. I think.
I got it in the intro. Kind of.
Yeah,
I didn't show the whole thing.
Because you didn't want to give away the
Yeah, I showed a little piece of it, but it is good. You can tell it's breakaway glass, but it still works. Right.
I think that again, style. I love it. I love it.
It's always
this.
Good.
You could do a lot worse than watch this, man.
I can see Argento saying that maybe they ripped him off of that because I mean,
Argento is like, well, yeah, exactly, yeah, Four Flies
definitely
and Blue Velvet,
or even off of Phenomena with the head going through the glass. You know,
I mean. Argento's not one to give credit anyway, even on his own films to people. But you know, why don't you just say, you know, shake the guy's hand and say, look, you got a major hit, you know, well done type thing. But that's not the way Argento works. I got a little bit of how this come about. I don't want to bore people. This was signed by Callo and Enrico Vizzina, obviously. But they were sons of like a veteran filmmaker. Stefano Vizzina, aka Stino, they used to call him. They had like Dirk was saying, they had a string of successful comedies.
Didn't they have a bet, right?
Oh, I haven't got that down. They had a bet.
I think I heard Farini saying that. I'm guessing a lot of the Italian directors were making bets all the time on the fucking film.
Oh yeah, it did go on. Oh yeah,
crazy, man.
But they came up with like a new and like a commercially successful attempt, really, at the Italian Giallo film, because Mystery, aka Dagger Eyes, did really well too in '83. So I bet Argento didn't like that either. But after that film being successful, it prompted the brothers to try and make the perfect kind of formula with this film for the Giallo film. And I mentioned it is loosely based on that 1983 novel as well. But what this is, so, you know, that guy who wrote the novel was actually a fashion journalist at the time.
Right.
Marco Palma.
That's what it was. That was what the bet was. Farini said that guy swore that he could make a hit film. Because he knew everything about the fashion industry, and that's what he was going to base it off of.
So Marco Palma wasn't his real name. His real name was Paolo Petroni, but like you say, they all got aliases, haven't they?
Yeah.
And it's like the book is like a sensational depiction of the Milan fashion world at the time.
They almost got sued too, I think, from some of the top fashion. Like you see the big logo on the stage.
Yeah.
I think it's Visconti or something, but they were cool. They were the only ones. But anyway,
this has got like a really interesting making as well. So producer Manzotti, right, got in touch with Michelangelo Antonioni, who made Blow Up, and they set up like a Italian, French, German co-production for this. He wrote like a 7-page treatment, Antonioni, but that quickly, you know, they discarded that. And the Vanzina brothers come on to this film in February of '85. But it's got a really kind of interesting backstory. Because did you go into like the inspiration for this, Dirk?
No, I didn't.
So
I just listened to Farini, what he had to say about it.
Okay, so this came from a true crime case. the death of an Italian playboy, Francisco di Alenzio, who was killed by a 26-year-old aspiring model, Terry Broom, in June of 1984 in Milan. So this was what this was based on. The murder caused like a massive sensation at the time in Milan, and it actually, people were going around calling Milan like a nickname of La Milano da Bere, which is Milan good enough to drink, because it had kind of all this hedonistic kind of excesses which embodied like the image of this new era for the nation, of like people with fast cars, lots of money, beautiful women.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like debauched lifestyles.
Well, he even mentions that. Pleasant's character mentions that when they're sitting there eating at the Wendy's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, the nods go far and wide, like we mentioned. There's nods to sisters in there as well.
Big
Psycho
head nods to De Palma for sure.
Yeah, De Palma and Hitchcock, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do a lot worse than watching this. For me, it's the next one as well. They kind of almost stand together, but I might slightly favor this one. I know it's going to be interesting because I know what Dirk feels as well.
Yeah.
So we might kind of differ a little bit on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just looking now. So honest box office, massive hit. Released in November 85 with almost 300,000 viewers watching it, and it got a 1.692 billion lira box office.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, it did twice as much as Body Double. It outdone The Goonies in Italy, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome as well. So
that's in
fucking
Italy.
Crazy, man. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The only other stuff I've got is it was called The Final Shot in its publicity sales title, like a working title early on. And Model Murder, it was called in Sweden too. And weirdly enough, How Est Passé Jessica in France. So, but I really like this film, man.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd not seen it for a while either. I don't think I'd seen it since.
This one kind of went down a little bit for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It went down a little bit, but it's still fun. Still a fun little movie. It's not one that I'll put on, probably not even every 2 years, right?
I got the old Danish DVD and I haven't watched it since this came out.
Yeah.
Which is a while back.
Yeah.
For me, I'll just put it out there. It's like a strong 7.5 out of 10. I probably might be overselling it, but I love the film.
Yeah. Well, you love what you love. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's kind of gone down a little bit for me.
It stayed the same for me. Like, so.
But the next one we're going to talk about.
This I love as well, but I know Dirk likes
this
it.
This one went up kind of crazy, but
and me went up for me as well.
But let me see what's going on here. We got Acres of Movies. Hello and thanks from Stacy. What was your favorite performance in this?
Okay, in Nothing Underneath.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like the blonde girl. I know she's not in it a lot. In terms of performances,
which blonde girl though? Which one?
The sister.
The sister.
Early on, yeah. I was gonna say there's not great acting performances,
right?
Per se. So I'm trying to.
I would say
a bit, but
what entertained me the most from performances would be Donald Pleasance, probably. like
just by being so bad.
Yeah.
Really.
And it's like when they shoot the door open, like I'm thinking, who the fuck does that? You're not gonna shoot that fucking door open like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
And it's exactly the same character in Phantom of Death, isn't it? It's exactly the fucking same character, but he seems to me in Phantom of Death to be more into doing it than he did to.
But he's
to this,
out of his mind in that one too, screaming in the streets and shit.
That's brilliant scene, yeah. But in terms of acting performances, none of them are great.
No,
I will say that.
So Cineroth, did Dead Pit get hacked? No. This is the EuroCrypt on Dead Pit. deep into the darkest realms of the Dead Pit, and
they're doing a stream at the same time, actually.
Right. We're in the deepest, darkest realms of Dead Pit in the EuroCrypt. So every 2 weeks we come out and do our little show. So
yeah, absolutely.
There you go. But anyway, so. Yeah. So let's go with Too Beautiful to Die, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and go with the clip first, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, but I think this is a crock of shit.
Ah, Sylvia, that's her. That's the girl I want. Set it up for me, Alex.
That's impossible. There's no way with this one. She's saving it for Mr. Right.
Don't play games with me, Alex. I don't like repeating myself. Sylvia.
What's going on, Sylvie? You'll enjoy it. Who is he?
Look, Sylvia, it's okay.
What the hell is...
Relax. He's a very important friend.
Where's Alex? He's not going to hurt you. What's going on?
Don't worry, baby. I'm not gonna hurt you.
He's here for you.
Come on,
Don't touch me!
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Let me go!
Hey, what's happened? What's wrong, Sylvia?
Damn you!
Get out! Get out! Find yourself another agency, bitch! If anybody will take you, you're finished in this town!
Could you come over here a second?
I'll tell you something. You're sick.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, man. Yeah. This is insane. So I was talking to Dirk before we come on air, and I'm writing notes down for this film, and I'm saying to myself, that seems like a Frankie Goes to Hollywood ripoff band. And then I listen to the next song, it's like, I'm sure that's like a Huey Lewis and the News ripoff band. Toto's in there as well, but no, that's for real. That they did actually star on the same track, which
all three of them. Yeah.
So most of the budget must have gone on those three, surely, because even though Frankie Goes to Hollywood, this was kind of late for them, 88. But man, I'll tell you what, it's insane. The same track to this.
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, the budget must have went on that, because I mean, the director they got is Dario Piana, which I think he does a great job in this. And he was like a commercial director, so he did over 650 commercials. He was a story very much in the vein like doing storyboards for his commercials. But before all that, he was a comic book artist and an illustrator. So it kind of makes sense, like when you're watching the film, like to me, I think he does a better job. I think he made a better film, like visually the way it looks. The stalk and slash scenes, I feel are better than the Nothing Underneath. Like this is Nothing Underneath Part 2. Like, you know, technically is what it is, but they name it Too Beautiful to Die. But it goes by that title too, right? When it came out, Nothing Underneath 2.
Yeah, Nothing Underneath 2.
But
the direct, he didn't do a lot, did he? He did Lost Boys the First in 2010. And The Deaths of Ian Stone.
2007. He did a animated series Il Mondo de Leo in 2021. Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot, but he was an animator, illustrator, commercial director. I think he's great. Like the way everything's shot, the way everything's put together in this film.
Yeah,
this is a little more serious, I would say. Wouldn't you? Like,
it does get dark in places.
It's not as goofy as the other one.
It is more stylized than the other one as well, and that's saying some.
With the music video, it looks like music videos are going on, like from the late 80s. It looks
80s. Like a 90-minute fucking MTV music video.
It looks like a fucking Dio music video in some aspect, some shit. You know what I mean? Like some shit I'd see on Headbangers Ball back in the day, right?
Yeah,
like,
I can see that.
But I think that's might be why I like this one more. But he was a graduate of the Brera Art Academy, and man, I wish he would have done more. I have seen The Deaths of Ian Stone, and it's been a while.
It's supposed to be pretty good.
It's not bad. It's not a bad film. I don't give a shit about Lost Boys 3. Like
no,
you know. But I might go back and check it out to know that he directed it, just to see.
I don't know about that for me, but
I'd say very visual storytelling. A lot of steady cam work in the sequences, like the chase scenes. Very stylized, slow motion. But the critics dismissed it. They said it looked like an advertising music video. Like
they did, yeah.
It kind of does, but it works for me. I don't know. So.
Weirdly enough, right? So I was reading the Roberto Curti book, and I was reading my I got like a Giallo book on from the dark side as well.
Yeah.
And one of them is telling me that this film completely bombed, and the other one was saying it was like not success. It was a fairly competent, successful film.
No,
to the original,
this
but
one,
no, it
from
bombed.
what I found out, it didn't do well at all.
It bombed. So I don't know where they got that from.
But I also understood, like I was hearing that there was real top models in this film.
Yeah, from everywhere, all over the world as well.
But they were kind of tricked into participating in the film. So and I'll mention Joyla Scola, right?
She's stunning.
Wasn't she in like some kind of cocaine scandal in '95?
I don't know. Did we cover that when we mentioned, because we did she was in Until Death, which we covered on the Lamberto Bava box set. We may have touched upon it.
Well, she was acquitted though. There was like some kind of big something to do with the mafia and shit like that, with some cocaine deals and shit.
She's almost like wasted in this though, really, because she's not in it for long.
Right.
For me, she's like one of the top 10 hottest women to ever walk the planet. Like
she is very.
I absolutely love her, man.
Yeah, she is. But as far as the screenwriters, you got Achille Manzotti. He was also a producer. He did stuff with Tenno Brass in a movie called All Ladies Do It. But he helped co-write this along with Claudio Mancini, which is another producer. He did like 27 projects. He worked for Sergio Leone, Once Upon a Time in the West and Once Upon a Time in America. Duck You Sucker in 71, I believe. He worked on Legend, 1985. That's a big film.
He did some good stuff, man. I got
witnessed. What I thought was strange, though, he witnessed the actor Al Mullick's on-set suicide. Did you hear about that?
No.
From the Leone film.
Shit.
Yeah, the dude jumped out of his hotel window in 1968, and he like broke his rib, and then he went back on set, and the rib punctured a lung, and they tried to get him to the hospital or whatever.
Oh shit.
But yeah, he was one of the people that witnessed that. So I was like, damn, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah. PSD.
Yeah.
Stuff.
But also Dario Piana had a little bit to do with the writing, but not a whole lot.
There was Sergio Donati as well, did something, didn't he? He was uncredited, but he done part of the screenplay. Yeah. Part of the screenplay and story. He was a writer on Deadly Sweet, which we covered from 67, The Weekend Murders, Shoot First, Die Later. There's one I love called Slap the Monster on Page 1, which he did as well. But not too much with the others, like the cinematographer.
There really ain't a lot. Yeah.
No, Alan Jones. The only one I've got down for him is Dirty Weekend in 93. The composer, Robert Cacca Palantaglia. I've got nothing down for him either.
Oh, Cassia Paglia. Yeah, man, there ain't a whole lot. He did a short film, The Lake, in 2002. It's electronic synth, and if you listen to the score, I swear to God, it's straight ripping off Psycho, man. In some of those chase sequences, like especially like when that one guy's running down the staircase, the spiral staircase, it's almost. I mean, it sounds exactly like Psycho, something out of Psycho,
like Reanimate, though.
Yeah,
probably so, yeah,
kind of crazy, man. But then you got Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Warriors of the Wasteland is the song.
Great song, man. Yeah.
I kind of dug it. And then I Won't Hold You Back by Toto in a sweet lovey-dovey scene that I kind of showed a little clip of it. And then Huey Lewis in the News is something about, what was that song? Living in a Perfect World or something.
Perfect World. Yeah, Perfect World.
Right.
It's catchy, I'll give you that.
Yeah, so Huey Lewis. I remember how big he was back then, though. You know.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't he in
Back to the Future,
American Psycho as well? He had a song.
Oh yeah, Back to the Future, big time.
Yeah.
You know. So,
in terms of the cast, so you got Frankos Eric Gendron, who plays David. I've got nothing for him. Couple of interesting kind of actors though. So you got Florence Guerin, plays Melanie Roberts. She was in Faceless, Jess Franco. The Black Cat, Cotsey's The Black Cat. Knife Under the Throat, which has recently come out from 88 Films. Bizarre, that's another Giallo from 87 that hopefully will see the light of day. But not too much on the others, apart from Giola Scola, who she plays Sylvia O'Neill.
I hate that she wasn't a bigger actress, though.
Oh, man.
I really hate she wasn't in some bigger films, you know?
No word of a lie. Like, if you could take me back to that time, I would fucking marry her tomorrow. Like, she's just everything that I look for in a woman. But no, so she was in Until Death, Obsession, A Taste for Fear.
Yep.
Giallo films, The Final Scoop from 93, Evil Senses, 86. She was in Lucio Fulci's Conquest in 83.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, she was a
Conquest is a good one, Darren. I keep telling you, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She did an Italian crime film, Day of Violence, in 77.
Right.
But she was a producer in her own right. on the final scoop, which he actually appeared in. There's La Casa de Barata Karine, which is a 1996 late Giallo film she produced. So yeah, I mean, very talented woman, not just to look at everything, behind the scenes as well.
No, I think she's great.
She's a great actress as
every
well.
time
Isn't
I
she?
see her, I believe what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think until death,
she emotes very well. Like the way,
and until death is where I really stood up and like, because she's in Obsession for Fear a little bit, but until death, she completely like has a lead role and she knocks it out the park.
Yeah, that's her film for sure. And so I got to mention a scene in this film though. Like, so the scene with the Iron Maiden. That's
a great scene.
And there's a lot of those scenes like that. The scene on the catwalk, the chase scene, I think it's the best scene in the film. Where
there's a few good chase scenes, yeah.
And down the spiral staircase. I mean, the killer's weapon is very unique. Looks like some kind of medieval, but mixed with something from the future. I don't know. It's fucking crazy looking.
There you go.
And it kind of reminds me of, in a way, it kind of reminds me of opera. In a way, like some of the.
It was only a year.
Yeah,
like
the way some of these sequences look, like down the staircase and shit.
Stage Fright is another one. Yeah, we kind of got that same vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to like set us up for this, right? So the opening, right? You get this saxophone music, and I love the like you say, I love the music for this. Right. And we see this big pair of like red lips.
Yep.
So you know where it's going, like it's just all style.
I was getting
the credits.
I was getting Robert Palmer vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember Robert Palmer?
Yeah, Addicted to Love,
or Simply Irresistible. You know,
that
shit.
Definitely, man. It was all
that's
around
what
the
it
same
looked
time.
like, right?
Yeah,
that's what they look like, dude. Like, come on,
but
man.
That opening scene. So you've got all these hot women in underwear. They've donning these masks and sunglasses, which they take.
And
off.
I didn't realize that at first. Did you?
What's that?
Did you realize that those were masks when I first?
No,
seen
no, I didn't realize that.
Like,
No.
It was like, I was kind of thrown off because you got this pale white face, and all these women are like tan or dark skin. You know,
it is like that Robert Palmer video, isn't it? Addicted to Love, the way they are fucking dancing and shit. But it's a commercial. It's pretty much a commercial they're making. The director of the commercial is David. And he's pretty much early on completely in love with Sylvia Gioscola, who we just mentioned. And he wants her to star in his new upcoming music video called Blades. Early on, then we see this old guy, and he pretty much wants Alex, played by Giovanni Tambiri, to set him up with Sylvia, because they've all got the hots for this Sylvia, right? And he says, literally, I want you to, like, she needs to be at my apartment at a certain time. And he says, if she's not, I'm literally going to blackmail him, him over something. And he's there, and he's playing, like, he sets it all up. He's playing this fucking weird porno game on his computer, which is kind of funny. But the main part of this film early on is we get, like, the jacuzzi scene. So you've got all these hot model-looking types in this jacuzzi, and there's this old guy, and the only best way I can, like, describe this old guy is think of fucking Jeffrey Epstein. That's the first thing that comes into my mind,
especially what's going on right now.
Oh yes. And so Sylvia, she's there, she's in the hot tub and all this, and she's kind of spurning this guy's advances. He's trying to come on to her and all that. But what's brutal about that scene is all these other models hold her down so this guy can literally rape her.
Yeah.
And
they said, and so
kind of dark.
And the director, Dario Piana, he said that actor, he said he's the nicest guy in the world. That older guy.
Yeah.
And he didn't really want to do the fucking scene. He was a friend. He didn't want to do the scene, but they were like, man, he's got this face that's so mean looking, like
it is. Yeah.
So they got him to do it, and he didn't really want to do it, but so that's kind of like a little backstory on that shit.
that's about as dark as it gets, though, because it is kind of light-hearted after that. But
and then you see what happens. She in the clip, she gets pissed off. She gets in her agent's car, takes off, and then the next morning, the car is found burned to a crisp with her charred remains in it. And it goes a little deeper than that later, but yeah, I'd say definitely check this one out, man. This one went up. Like I don't think I cared for this one that much when I first saw it when this release came out, actually. And
well, that's weird because I remember because I looked up on Letterboxd, I'd give it a 6 out of 10 the first time, but it did go up for me, and we'll come on to that in a bit.
Yeah,
but no, like you say, lots of like kind of music video sequences. Sylvia literally, presumed dead in this car. Chad remains. She doesn't show up the next day for this music video called Blades. And then we see the spectacular dancers all in this waterfall. That's where we see Warriors of the Wasteland, Frankie Goes to Hollywood song. Like it really is like that all the way through, these big kind of fucking set pieces and stylized out of this world, man.
It's all shot on film too. It's not shot on video. This is all shot on film. And
yeah,
I love the aesthetic, the way it looks. I really do, man. I think it looks better technically, the way it's made. I think it looks better than the other film.
But it's almost kind of early on. It's almost kind of you think it's all wrapped up, don't you? So they get that guy, don't they? They imprison that guy, and we don't know where it's going to go after that. We think it's just case closed and what have you. But man, it just gets kind of
imprison the guy. What do you mean?
Don't they imprison the one guy? I don't think they imprison him, but they certainly take him in for questioning, don't they?
Yeah, but
they take him in. But I mean, that's the main focus of their kind of investigation.
The producer gets killed, though.
Yeah, so, he does. Yeah. Sorry,
and then people start getting killed, like and
so everyone in that jacuzzi scene starts getting knocked off in gruesome ways, one by one.
And I love all that shit. And
and
I didn't figure it out. I gotta admit, it was down to 2 suspects, but that's all I need. Is like I didn't figure it out all the way. So this has been a while since I saw it. So
yeah. So you got David. He's the director guy, but he's like God's gift to women or something. They're like throwing themselves at him all the time.
I can imagine a lot of directors that happens to, right? I mean,
well, yeah, but
I mean, think about it. Think about it.
These are like 10 out of 10 women, though.
Think about it. That's real. I believe that shit for sure.
And he's got this big fucking place where he lives, and he's got like a car in his fucking living room type of thing.
Yeah,
it's just crazy. So very 80s. You got the disco music scene as well.
Kind of. It's like pop, right? Synth too. A lot of electric synth shit going on.
And he's trying to get all these girls. They need to just literally appear in all his videos. I mean, you got Leslie at one point as well. She works on the shoot. You got Melanie comes into it. I won't say what the twist is, but there's a big twist regarding her character. But no, like you say, there's just all these characters getting killed off one by one, and when they realize what's going on.
But I like the look of the killer too, because the killer uses that same mask that all the girls are wearing at the very beginning in that. So it's, I don't know. I think it's pretty creative film. I really do.
That scene with the Iron Maiden is good as well because they use like literally for the music video they use like rubber for the spikes, but someone kind of changes it over.
Somebody switches one of the spikes out, and they close Iron Maiden. It kills somebody. So
it is, man. It's a lot of fun. This one, it's just it's exactly what you think it is. I would say, very kind of.
I mean, it's a late 80s Giallo, right? So.
Yeah. With the Black Glove Killer, there's some great scenes with the Black Glove Killer. There's great POV shots.
Well, I'll go ahead and read my synopsis that I wrote since I wrote the damn thing. I know we've kind of already went through it, but
yeah.
So I put super sexy models in an isolated mansion help an older man of power rape a newcomer, Sylvia, in a hot tub. She storms out still in her agent's car. The next day, the vehicle is found burnt out with her charred remains in what appears to have been a bad car crash. So, anyway, it's a little too late.
Yeah.
I guess it's never too late. Screw it.
The one, the part with Alex, the mean guy, should we say? There is a scene. I'm not going to give away completely, but it involves like him, and he's got like a safe. And he pretty much says to the killer, if you're going to kill me, like all your details are in that safe. What a fucking stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
So, he's
and he's
just
like,
pretty
the
much...
killer's standing right behind him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
But I do like that scene, the way it plays out, because he kind of like turns the fucking light around and starts taking pictures of the killer.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool.
Which is killer, man. I love all
but
that.
completely batshit.
And then the way the knife comes down while the camera's flashing.
Yeah.
It's fucking great, man. I'm telling you, dude.
It doesn't make any
really
sense.
Good striking imagery in this fucking film.
Really yeah. If
I'm not trying to hype it up too much, but
if you want something that makes sense all the way through, then this is fucking not for you. But because it's
visual.
Yeah.
It's very visual, giallo, and that's all I really need. So
exactly, yeah. And this is one again. I like the way all three of these played out, but yeah, this one plays out well.
Yeah,
it lives up to the opening, I think, with the jacuzzi, and all that. And there's this big. I won't say who the killer is, but there's this big kind of scene towards the end where they kind of work out who this is, and it's a great ending. I think. I really do.
There's a couple of twists.
There is. I'm not on the lead up. There's a couple of twists.
I love how that does. Yeah. So I think this is a stronger film. I really do. But
I wouldn't go that far, but I don't think it's a million miles behind Nothing Underneath. They're kind of like half a point difference for me,
Yeah. I guess it comes down to taste, what your taste is. So
yeah.
For me,
yeah.
I'd put this one over it for sure. Formula for a Murder. It definitely still is a show from all these three, but
and weirdly enough, with this, like we say, this had a good budget behind it. It had Re-Italian, an Italian TV network as well, so that kind of helped, I guess, with the production costs and music rights and all that.
It's kind of crazy that this was ranked the 38th highest grossing film in Italy. And it beat out Beetlejuice in Italy.
It did, yeah. It did, which is great. And it actually beat Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 as well, the Dream Master, domestically too.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And so the theatrical release was November the 25th, 1988 in Italy. So it was primarily shot in Milan, which is, of course, Italy's fashion capital. The interiors were done in Rome. This was the one, actually. I know I might have said on the last film, but this was the one that was actually shot in English, which is unusual. So I might have got that mixed up with the last one. But yeah, I mean, Dirk said it, the producers went all out. They got top international models from US, Singapore, Mozambique. It's insane the amount of effort they put into this film. I like that. I don't think I love it as much as Dirk, but I do. This is what I'm going to go back to, time.
I'd go back to this one over Nothing Underneath.
Don't you think you've got, even though they're unrelated, to me they go hand in hand. If I watch Nothing Underneath, I gotta watch this one straight after.
Yeah,
and there's no reason for that in terms of plot, but it just
they're definitely a good companion piece to one another. So.
And we will probably get to that third part at some point, won't we? The last fashion show, when we will try and cover it at some point, even though it's bad. But maybe like a later Giallo show, like 2000s or something.
Right.
But yeah, I've got anything else you want to mention, Dirk?
No, I mean I can give it my rating, and
yeah, go for it, man.
I say for this one I give it a I give it a 6.5 out of 10. So
oh shit, I like it more than you then.
Well, I gave Formula a 7. I can't give it more than that. So
okay.
But it's a strong 6.5. I know what it is. It's not no, it's not, it's mid-tier. It's
mid-tier,
and I gave nothing underneath a 6. So you know what I mean? We're going 6.5, 7 out of these 3.
Okay, this is for me, this is a 7. So you got this a 7, nothing underneath 7.5, Formula for Murder 8. So I enjoyed the hell out of these. This is like a good week for me.
Yeah, it's a good week. But I mean, I consider like my rating score on films. I was like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of flaws in these 3. It really is.
Oh yeah, but these are not the type of films you're going to sit down and you want like the whole plot to work out. Yeah. I would go into these pretty much like you go into like an Argento film. Just expect nothing to make complete sense. Just expect certainly the last 2 films, just style and all that visual violence. And you will come out of these films, I think.
This one more so, though, I think. This one's way more.
I think you'll come out like having a fun time. If you're into Giallo films, they must.
Yeah, you got to see them. But yeah, man, this has been fun doing an 80s Giallo.
It is, yeah.
Show. So next week we got Jessica Gruesome coming on. If y'all would check out her Instagram, she does a lot of great artwork. We got her working on something for us, and she'll be coming on with us. We're going to be covering some Spanish Gialli and horror. Like one of the films is a horror. It's a video nasty, actually. 2 Males for Alexa.
Yeah.
The Corruption of Chris Miller and Night of the Howling Beast, or AKA The Werewolf and the Yeti. The video nasty with Paul Nash.
I think we can all blame Dirk for that one next week.
Hey, I've not seen it yet, but it's a great film in my opinion. But I do have some pickups before we get out of here.
Okay, I haven't, but go for it.
I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but I do have a few pickups.
You're good, man. You're good.
But yeah, hold on just a second.
Bastard!
I could eat cunt like potato salad.
I could eat cunt like potato salad.
I could eat cunt like potato salad.
Darren's the fucking president of the Peter Bark fan club? Hell yeah!
You're watching Subjective Perspective Collective. Hit that bitch and like and subscribe.
All right. Anyway.
Go for it, man.
Yeah. So been some good sales going on here lately, man. So I hit it up. Shit. I just came out the gate on it. And but we did cover some the Mario Bava, so I had to get this edition. I didn't have it.
Yeah.
I got it. I finally got The Girl Knew Too Much. The right edition. Got the Tim Lucas commentary.
That's the best edition.
Yeah, this thing's slam packed and it's still sealed. So I'm gonna keep it sealed until I get back to it. But and like I said, Scream Factory's got a sale going on right now. I bought all these off Amazon, so they came very, very quick. Got Terror in the Aisles.
Oh, nice.
So grab that one. Pretty good deal on that. I think it was like $12. I did grab Rabid 4K, which I didn't even own the film at all.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's a no-brainer. I'm pretty sure it's pretty solid. I mean, the transfers are pretty good over there at least. And then then I got these, man. So I got the Paul Naschy collection, Volume 1.
Nice, man.
You got 5 films on here. You got Horror Rises from the Tomb. What else on here? Human Beasts, Night of the Werewolf, Vengeance of the Zombies, and Blue Eyes of the Broken Doll are all on this one. So that's 5 films, man. This was like $35, but if you bought something else, which I did, I bought Rabid, and knocked 50% off of it or whatever. And it knocked 50% off Rabid. But so that's 35, and then but anyway. And then I got this one. This was 29. And that's Paul Naschy Collection Part 2. So I got on this one, and you got Hunchback of the Morgue, Exorcismo, The Werewolf and the Yeti, Dragonfly for Each Corpse, and The Devil's Possessed. So I don't know if y'all can see those, but pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I mean, just these 3. This is 11 films right here for like $85. So I was like, that's a damn good deal.
Can't go wrong, man.
That's what I got, man. I got more shit coming too. Like I went back, man. I got Twins of Evil coming. I think I got Raw coming. Got some other shit, some good shit. So, Eyes of a Stranger, I got that coming too.
Oh man, yeah, that's one of my favorite slashers. That is
right.
That's another one that people just, I don't know what's wrong with people. They didn't like it when it came out or what have you. But
Jennifer Jason Leigh, I love her.
You will dig that. Yeah.
Let's see. Fat Pig says Ricky Rockman. They made a 3rd Lost Boys movie. Oh yeah,
I've not
they made
seen
it.
it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I didn't even see the second one, to be honest.
And then Fat Pig says I got 2 Elsa movies on 4K on the way. Awesome.
Hell. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a lot of shit, man. It's a damn good deal, man, going on over there. But anyhow, man, this has been great, man. I'm always happy to do this. Look forward to this every week. So appreciate everybody in the chat. If you like what we're doing, hit the like. Leave a comment, man. Leave a comment.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up. I'm not going to say subscribe, but if you like what we're doing, that'd be cool. Share it out to your people. But leave a comment after the stream if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, more interaction. Like we like reading the comments during the week, and we always reply.
Yeah, always.
So, yeah, just let us know. Like you're hopefully liking the show, obviously, because you'd be commenting. But yeah, any like suggestions or constructive criticism, that's good too.
And Texas says, thanks for coming out, everyone. Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Tex, man.
But we're gonna get out of here. Hope everybody has a great week. Look forward to having Jessica on. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, can't wait, man. Should be really good next week. Yeah.
But we're gonna get out of here, y'all. And much appreciated. Y'all have a good one. Later.